Good morning, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It is 10:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, November 11, 2021. This isn't financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell so that you're notified when these videos come out, as well as the thumbs up, and share the video with your friends and colleagues. Here to talk about the greatness of the graph. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below. Let's look over at the graph US dollar pair. We were under pressure, but what wasn't really? Last night with Bitcoin taking a nice tumble all the way down. We'll go into Bitcoin in a second, but clearly dragging the entirety of the crypto market with it. We're going to go through what Bitcoin dominance means as of last night versus as of yesterday morning, so that everyone's clear on why Bitcoin dominance goes up. There's really two reasons for that, but let's get straight back to graph right now. Graph is looking pretty, it's kind of holding on to this shorter term trend line that we've drawn. Here we dipped below, didn't go past this more formidable line of support, which is around 96, but we did pass this one here. So $1.09 was where we broke, but it was kind of expected. Everything kind of, a lot of chart patterns got broken yesterday, but it might be a very temporary break and pull back into its main basing pattern. So this is the basing pattern here. It's an upward basing pattern. And we're almost back at that yellow line. On the yellow line, we really got to get over $1.10, $1.12. It looks like we might have a nice little W pattern here in the making. We've seen broader ones back here, you can see. But we will see. But let's go take a look at one of the others. So right now, current line of support, if we start seeing another tumble on Bitcoin, next line of support is around 97 cents. So keep your eye on that. I'll keep you posted on Twitter. In the meantime, graph relative to Bitcoin. We haven't really broken through here. We pounced right back, right into the channel, or right into the pattern, which is really this, what it's called an upward ascending triangle. But I'm not going to go too crazy with this, but you can see the triangular pattern. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, with a fairly constant ceiling, horizontal. So as this thing starts melting here, we should start to see a pop. That's how these patterns generally play out, but they don't always play out that way. I've seen them fail almost as frequently. And by almost as frequently, I mean less than 50%. More than 50% of the time, I've seen these things go up, right around, at, or before, and usually it's before the bitter end of this triangle here. So we'll keep our eye on that and stay posted on Twitter for that one as well. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has been really, and we're going to get rid of these lines because it's really unnecessary just given all that's been going on. We kind of, and I've been tweeting this out, if you're on Twitter, I think it would help you if you want to be lazy and get these updates pushed to you. That would be great. But these are the areas where I think we're going to start to see a little support. 64 right now, but down here we had a support of around 62,000, and I think that might be the grueling low if we do start to head back down. I think we might be in for a small down and then a bounce back, but this thing could also equally go down. This is a hard pattern to figure out right now, but I think maybe 64, we hold on at 64. It doesn't seem to like it down there too much. So it pulled back up pretty quickly after past 64. Hit a low of almost 63,000 and then pulled up pretty quickly. So we'll keep our eye on this, but I think 64 we kind of want to really hold here. But we'll see how this action plays out, and I'll post you on Twitter on that regard. Let's go over to Bitcoin dominance. A couple things that just want to reevaluate and just set everyone's understanding on Bitcoin dominance. Now, effectively, what we've seen in the past has been, yesterday morning, we saw Bitcoin dominance spike rapidly, but also Bitcoin went up rapidly. And that really is telling in the sense that you're seeing a lot of influx of new capital into the Bitcoin market. This happened yesterday on the back of the inflation report. That was the impetus. And then you started seeing a lot of money going into Bitcoin as a safe haven to inflation. And that's exactly what happened here. Over here, we also saw Bitcoin dominance go up also. And that was driven because of fear. That was the whole Bitcoin downturn last night that we all felt. So just understand how these things can go up. They can go up in exuberance or more around people chucking money into Bitcoin in high volumes more so than altcoin. And then here, this is people really dropping out of altcoin a lot more than Bitcoin. And that's where you see Bitcoin dominance go up. Anyway, these are the two things. I'm going to do a special on this one day, but let's zoom out and just take a look at what Bitcoin dominance is currently doing. We're still kind of over this line, a little hard to see with all the text all over the place. I'll clean that up for the next one, but just to note, we're still consolidating here sideways. Anyway, excuse me, catching a small cold. Not COVID, don't worry about that. But in the meantime, I'll keep you posted on Twitter. Graph is still at $1.09 and change. You've got to get over $1.12 to make us feel a little more comfortable on that yellow line. However, support line below is around 96 cents and change. We'll talk soon. Bye.